Welcome to this Feel Good Weekend flow. We're going to get started in a moment, but I just wanted to say hello and welcome everyone. I am Diana Paschal and I teach with WellSet. So I'm going to offer a 25-minute lazy, feel good, easy flow. And if you have a block or like a pillow from your bed, you could grab that. Otherwise, you don't really need anything to practice. It's all levels. And it's just really meant to bring you more into your body, to set you up for a more present and joyful day. So maybe say hello. Tell me where you're tuning in from. I'm in Austin, Texas. And it's really nice here today, 70 and sunny. So I'm really happy to be here, happy to share these practices, which has supported me in every aspect of my life. Okay, looks like we have a lot of people here saying hello. So we're going to get started. Okay. All right, we're going to start seated. And you can just cross your shins. If it's more comfortable to sit on a blanket or a cushion, do that. And start by just doing a little cat-cow action. So moving with your breath, you can round your back, tuck your chin. And inhale, bring your heart forward. And exhale, round. So you're just moving front and back. Inhale to lift the chest. Exhale, tuck your chin, round your back. And then let's start to add a circle. So moving from the right sit bone to the tailbone to the left sit bone to the front of the pelvis. So we're using the breath and our inner awareness to feel how we move the weight of our seat around our pelvic bowl from one side of the hips to the other. And so you're doing a little cat-cow here. So as you move your chest forward, you're doing a little back bend. As you go back, you're rounding. Let's go the other way. Switch your direction. And this is a nice time to have your eyes closed if you want, as I was. So you can be inward. And if you're just now tuning in, you can just hop on in. Doesn't have to be any particular way. Just hop down on your floor and start moving and breathing. Okay, let's come to center. Take a big breath in. Hook your thumbs overhead. Lift your chest. And as you exhale, do a little twist to your right. You can use your back hand to lift your chest and use your exhale to maybe look over your right shoulder. Inhale, lift your right hand up and you're just going to cross it over so your arms are crossed. And then give yourself a little hug and then just exhale, go to the right. Tuck your chin, go down. Go to the left. Then go back the other way. Exhale, round. Inhale, come up. Nice. Notice which shin you have in front. We're going to switch. So scoot your hips forward and float your shins and float your hands. So just a little core engagement. You can maybe extend the legs or keep the knees bent. You can lower a little bit and come back up. And then put your other shin in front. Sit up tall, hook your thumbs overhead, breathe in. Exhale, twist to your left. Inhale, sitting up tall, crown of the head lifts up to the sky. And exhale to turn a little more, look over your left shoulder. Inhale, take your left arm up, cross it over So your elbows are crossed. Hug yourself. And then drop your shoulder, right shoulder to the right. Tuck your chin round down. Come up through the left. Breathe in. And go the other way. Exhale. Drop your chest. Go to the right. Inhale, come up. Take your fingertips behind you. Lift your shins. Float your hands. You could stay here. Maybe play with extending the legs. You can lower halfway down. And come up. Nice. Put your feet on your space. Hands behind you. Lift your knees over your ankles and lift your hips. So you're in a reverse tabletop. Think that you're engaging your glutes, lifting your hips as high as your knees. Puff up your chest and then look at the ceiling and feel that your neck is long. Press into your knuckles. Take another breath in. Exhale. Lower your hips. Drop your knees to the left and to the right. Just kind of warming up your mobility here in your hips. It can be really easy. Okay. Cross your shins. Come to your hands and your knees. We'll set up in a tabletop. So the wrists are under the shoulders. The knees are under the hips. And we're going to draw circles with our head and circles with your tailbone. So you can take your right ear towards your right shoulder and then your left ear towards your left shoulder. And you're doing a little cat-cow action as you rotate the head, rotate the hips. And let's go the other way. Switch directions. Again, this is a nice time to close your eyes. This is a little bit more of a watery flow. A lot of yoga is very linear, so let yourself be a little bit more fluid, creative for this particular exercise. Just coloring outside the lines a bit, maybe holding and pausing in one area that feels tight. Okay, let's take the hips to the heels for a child's pose. So I like to press my hands forward and push my hips to my heels and push my chest to my thighs. So you're giving yourself an assist, essentially. Folding at the knees, folding at the hips. Take a full breath into the back body. Feel it expand. And exhale, let everything go. Stretch your arms forward. And then just lift your chest and bring your chest through your arms. You can soften your elbows. And then just rock your hips a little left and right. Maybe look over your left shoulder. And then look over your right shoulder. Beautiful. Come back to your hands and your knees. Okay, we're going to extend the right leg back. Spin your right heel down. Take your right arm up. Draw a big circle with your right arm. Over your ear and back up. See if you can maybe lift your right foot. Check that your left wrist is under your shoulder. And just stabilizing here for a breath. If it feels good to bend your right knee, maybe see if you can take it towards your right hip. And then re-extend the leg. One more time, bend your knee. And straighten your leg. If it feels good to grab your ankle, you can do that. Bringing your shoulder blades together, you can look up. And then release, right hand back down. And you're going to step your right foot over to the right. We're going off mat here. Move your hips forward and back a couple times. And then take your left arm up. Breathe in. Exhale, you're going to thread the needle over to the right. Come onto your right fingertips. Look up underneath your right arm. You're pushing your left arm down a bit. Then we're going to unwind. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle over to the left. Walk your left fingertips forward. Push your right arm down. And look underneath your left arm. Breathe in. Breathe out. Crawl your left hand back. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, release. Slide your right shin back to cat-cow. Let's just do a cat-cow here to let it go. And other side. So take your left leg back. Spin your left heel down. So modified side plank. Take a big swim stroke with the left arm over your ear. And take it back up. If it feels good to float your left leg, you could play with that. Trying to lift your foot as high as your hip. Maybe bend the knee. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. Inhale, extend. Exhale, bend. If your foot's close by, grab it. Roll your shoulder blades together. Maybe look up. Take a breath here. Exhale, release. Left hand down. Step your left foot outside your mat so your foot is lined up with your knee. And just move your hips forward and back. Inhale your right arm up. Exhale, thread the needle to the left. Lower your right ear. Crawl your left fingers forward. Maybe look underneath your left arm. Unwind. Inhale the right arm up. Exhale, release. Inhale the left arm up. Exhale, thread the needle to the right. Crawl your right hand forward. Push down into your left arm. Try to peek underneath your right arm. Take a full breath in and out. Unwind, right hand in front, left arm up, breathe in. Exhale, release. Back to a cat-cow. Inhale, arch your spine, look up. Exhale, round your back, belly to spine. Walk your hands forward a little bit. Sit back into a child's pose. Crawl the arms as far forward as you can. Your elbows lift up. And then move your chest through your arms. Again, into a little cobra variation. You can bend your elbows, rock your hips a little left and right. Curl your toes, and let's go to downward facing dog. You can bend one knee and straighten the opposite leg, drawing one heel to the mat, and then switch. Bend both knees, lift your sit bones high. Try to keep that length in your spine as you draw your heels down and straighten your legs. Do that again. Bend your knees, sit bones to the sky. As you exhale, try to draw your heels down and straighten your legs. One more time, bend your knees, breathe in. Exhale, heels to the mat. Walk your hands backwards to your feet. You can keep your feet about hip width, so 2 fists inside the arches of your feet. Soften your knees, get a little bounce in your knees. Release your head. You can shake it yes, you can shake it no. Maybe bring some weight to the toes and then weight to the heels, and see if you can bend your knees so much that the chest falls on the thighs. Good. Left hand down, bend your left knee, reach your right arm out, breathe in. Exhale, swim stroke your arm over your ear. Switch sides, bend your right knee, take your left arm out, breathe in. Exhale, swim stroke your arm over your ear. Bend your knees, round your back, roll your spine up. When you get to the top, just take a big breath in, stretch your arms up and look up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Nice. Take a moment just to be still, standing. Notice how you feel. Feel your heart beating. Feel your breath animating your body. Notice the weight in your feet. Inhale, stretch your arms up. As you exhale, you're going to lean to the right. You can maybe pull your left wrist with you. Inhale, come up. Grab your right wrist. You can lift up and over to the left. Move the hips to the right a bit. Inhale, come up. Beautiful. We're going to do a little releasing breath practice. So kind of to clear out and energize. So we're going to soften the knees and inhale, do a little back bend. And as you exhale, just swing your arms down, let your head drop. Inhale, come up. Exhale, ha, you can sigh it out of your mouth. Inhale, come up. Ha, keep going, in. Ha, out, in. Ha, out, in. Ha, good. Inhale, come up. Exhale, hands to the heart. Once again, just be still and notice how you feel. Notice any buzzing, any energy in the body. Where do you feel open? Where do you feel tension? Can you soften your belly more for your inhale? Can you relax your shoulders, your face on your exhale? Okay. Inhale, stretch your arms up. Look up. Exhale, just fold into your legs. And walk yourself back to your down dog. Inhale, reach your right leg up. Exhale, step in between your hands. Lower your back knee. Walk your ankle so that it's underneath your knee. You can walk your hands out a little bit. If the floor feels far away, you could put your hands on blocks. Just move your hips left and right. Little tick-tock. Take your right hand inside your right foot, so your ankle and your wrist touch. Push your knee into your arm and take an open twist. Left arm up. You can roll out your left wrist. Roll it the other way. Breathe in. Exhale, release your left hand down. Inhale your right arm up. Straighten your right leg. Breathe in. As you exhale, I want you to reach over your ear. Do that swim stroke and try to extend your leg. As you inhale, bend both knees and reach back. As you exhale, extend both legs and reach forward. Keep going. Inhale. Exhale. Reach forward. Inhale, swim stroke, up and back. Exhale, swim stroke, up and over. One more. Breathe in. Breathe out. Reach back this time and lift your back foot. If the foot feels far away, you could put your left hand on a block. And then just give yourself a little quad stretch. Pull your foot towards you. And then you can push your foot into your hand. Beautiful. Step back to downward facing dog. Take a full breath in and a full breath out. Inhale your left leg up. Exhale, step in between your hands. Release your back knee. And we'll just stay in the fold for a moment. So check that your ankle's under your knee. Your back knee is a little bit behind your hip. So you're getting a little stretch in the back leg, in the back quad. And you can just really easy move your hips left and right, just shifting weight. You'll feel that your right thigh rolls in and then it rolls out. Notice what that feels like. Okay. Bring your left hand inside your left foot so that your ankle and your wrist touch. Let your knee turn you to the right, spiraling your sternum towards the right. Roll out your right wrist, both directions. Exhale, reach the arm over your ear, lower your right hand, take your left hand up. Straighten your back leg. Holding your twist, maybe look up. As you exhale, reach over your ear and let your legs extend any amount. Inhale, reach back, tap your back knee down. Exhale, reach up and over and fold. Inhale, reach back, lower your knee. And exhale, reach forward. Keep going. Tune into your breath. Tune into how the body is feeling. Make sure that you're not just doing, but you're also listening. How is the body responding? Keep going. Inhale, reach back. And exhale, reach forward. And just step to downward facing dog. Inhale, take a plank pose. Exhale, lower to your belly. Take your fingertips wider than your mat on your fingertops. Let your spine roll up. Look up at the top. Exhale, lengthen to lower down. Inhale, roll your spine, rounding a little bit as you come up. This time, lower your left shoulder, look to the right. Inhale, come up. Lower your right shoulder, look to the left. Inhale, come up. Exhale, release. Push on up to your hands and your knees. Take a child's pose. This time, maybe you can take the knees all the way together. Let your chest hit your thighs. You can maybe reach your hands back by your feet. So finding a nice little tight fold in your body. You'll feel a little restriction in the belly. See if you can let your breath come more into the back ribs, the back body. Just allowing yourself to get heavy on every exhale. Allowing yourself to be here now by way of the breath. Okay. Come forward on your mat, cross your shins, and take a seat. Extend your legs nice and straight. Take your hands behind you. Lift your chest. Lift your toes up towards your face. See if you can straighten your legs so much maybe your feet lift. Lean back and then take your feet together, knees wide. Lift your chest. No hands. Let's do that again. Straighten your legs. Puff up your chest. Lean back, feet together, knees wide. Little back bend, maybe rock your knees left and right. Grab 1 or 2 blocks if you have it. If you don't have a block, you can just take a pillow. We're going to do a restorative back bend. So if you have 1 block, it could be between your shoulder blades like this. If you have 2, it could be between your shoulder blades like that. And if it's too high and your head doesn't hit, then just lower it down. So we're going to finish with a little bit of just a restorative back bend. So take your shoulder blades onto the top of the block or the cushion, whatever you're working with, and let your head fall off. Bend your knees, feet on the mat, knees touching. So what you'll feel is the blocks help draw the shoulder blades into the spine, which allows the arms to externally rotate, and your palms can face up into this cactus shape. Again, if your head doesn't quite make it to the ground, put something under your head. It could be a pillow, or you can just lower the height of what's under your shoulder blades. So the head's supported, the hands are supported. If the arms aren't making it to the ground, put something under your arms. If it feels nice to put your hands behind your head, you could also do that. And you're welcome just to stay here and breathe. If you want to, just gently reach the arms straight, and then exhale, cactus the arms. You can move the arms up and down a couple times. Going through straight arms, reaching overhead, and exhale, cactus. And then if it feels good to let your arms rest, do that. If you want to move your knees a little left and right, knees are bent, like we did earlier. So you're finding a little bit of a twist. Finding some mobility in the hips and this little back bend. And then find yourself in stillness, feet on the mat, knees touching. Maybe let your eyes close and just tune into your breath. Allowing your inhale to really open the chest. Softening more on every exhale. On the inhale, you open to receive. And on the exhale, you let go of all that you don't need. Reach your arms up straight. Drop your knees to the left. You can slowly come up, maybe support your head. We're going to find a seat to close practice together. You can sit on your shins. You can sit in Virasana, putting a block between your ankles if you like. Just want to sit in a way that lets your spine be tall. So if you feel that you're leaning back, so if your chest is behind your legs, and sit up so you can get your shoulders stacked over your hips. And simply allow yourself to be present for a few breaths. You can close your eyes so you're more with your internal world. Allowing all of you to be here now, all the parts of you, no matter what you're feeling, no matter what's happened today or what you think is going to happen tomorrow. Welcoming all the parts of you here now. Letting your awareness just move as the breath moves. If you feel called, you can bring your hands together as a gesture to honor yourself, honor your body, honor your life, honor this practice, honor one another. And in this quiet, present moment, you can offer up gratitude for all of the goodness that's already here in your life. Saying thank you. And you can offer up an intention for how you want to show up. Naming it, claiming it in this moment. Trusting that just by feeling what that means to you and naming it, you've already taken one step towards it. And with that, we'll seal it with a nice big breath together. Let's take a full breath in through the nose. Hold it up at the top. Really expand the ribs. Sip in as much air as you can. Open your mouth and sigh it out. Letting it go. Full breath in. Full breath out. Namaste. Thank you so much for joining me. Such an honor to be a part of this community. If you haven't seen the documentary, I highly recommend it. And if you haven't been on WellSet, we would love to have you. We have amazing practitioners from so many different modalities, really offering a really unique, holistic practice. And all the practitioners are really bringing forth teachings that have served them. And I'm one of those teachers on WellSet, so join my classes. I would love to have you. Again, I'm Diana Paschal. If you have any questions about this practice, I would be happy to connect with you. My website's Diana Paschal Yoga. And that's it. Thank you for joining. Happy weekend. Enjoy wherever you are in the world. And take good care of yourself. Take good care, and I'll see you next time. Bye.